The tale of Rajula and Malushahi, a love that defied time. Nestled in the misty mountains of Kumaon, the story of Rajula and Malushahi is a tale of love, destiny and sacrifice, a saga that has been sung by folk singers and cherished by generations. Let me take you through this timeless romance, full of twists, trials and enduring passion. Long ago, in the kingdom of Bairath, present-day Chakutia, King Dola Shah and his wife longed for a child. The royal couple, desperate for a blessing, sought divine intervention at the sacred Bagnath temple in Bageshwar. At the same time, a childless trader, Sunapati Shauk-Ganguly, and his wife prayed for a child of their own. Fate intertwined their lives when a wandering sage prophesied, if one has a son and the other a daughter, their union will ensure prosperity. True to the sage's words, King Dola Shah was blessed with a son, Malushahi, while the Shauk family welcomed a daughter, Rajula, whose beauty was said to rival the moonlit snow peaks of the Himalayas. Keeping their promise, King Dola Shah and Sunapati performed a symbolic marriage between the young Rajula and Malushahi. However, astrologers foretold a dark fate. Malushahi's life would be short unless he married early. The marriage was completed, but soon after, tragedy struck. King Dola Shah passed away, leaving the young Malushahi under the shadow of this ominous prophecy. Malushahi grew up under the care of his mother and courtiers, but rumors began to spread that Rajula, now a beautiful young woman, would bring disaster to the kingdom if she ever entered Bairath. Fearful of these whispers, Malushahi's mother forbade her son from meeting his symbolic bride, determined to sever their bond. Meanwhile, in the distant Johar Valley, Rajula grew up dreaming of Malushahi. She often gazed at the symbolic wedding ring, her heart longing for the husband she had never met. Her dreams, however, were threatened when King Vikhipal of Hun, enchanted by tales of Rajula's beauty, sent a proposal of marriage to her father. King Vikhipal's message was not one of love, but of coercion. He threatened to destroy Sunapati Shauk's family and wealth if Rajula did not become his queen. Sunapati, fearing Vikhipal's wrath, pressured Rajula to accept the proposal. But Rajula, bound by her heart and the memory of her symbolic marriage, refused. One fateful night, as her family continued to push her toward Vikhipal, Rajula made a brave decision. Taking the symbolic ring, she fled from her home, leaving behind everything she knew. Her journey was treacherous, crossing rivers, dense forests and snow-clad mountains. But her love for Malushahi gave her the strength to endure. Rajula finally reached Bairath, her heart pounding with hope and exhaustion. But fate had another cruel twist waiting. Malushahi's mother, consumed by fear and courtly pressures, gave him a potion laced with a sleeping herb. When Rajula arrived and desperately called out to him, Malushahi lay unconscious, unresponsive to her cries. Heartbroken, Rajula returned to her family, only to find them under the control of King Vikhipal. Forced by circumstances, her family gave her hand in marriage to the Hun king. The sleeping herb's effects eventually wore off, and Malushahi awoke. Haunted by a dream of Rajula begging for his help, he remembered their childhood bond and symbolic marriage. Overcome with guilt and longing, he decided to renounce his kingdom to rescue her. His mother begged him to stay, but Malushahi left his palace, shedding his royal robes to live as a wanderer. Guided by a vision, he sought the wisdom of the legendary sage, Baba Gorakhnath, who helped him find the path to the kingdom of Hun. After months of perilous travel, Malushahi finally reached Vikhipal's court, disguised as a wandering ascetic. Rajula, now trapped in a gilded cage, was overjoyed to see him. their love blossomed again, but Vikhipal, sensing a threat, devised a sinister plan. Feigning hospitality, Vikhipal invited Malushahi to a grand feast and secretly poisoned his meal. As Malushahi took his last breath, he looked at Rajula, his eyes filled with love and sorrow. Rajula's cries echoed through the palace as her heart shattered. Unable to bear the loss, some say she ended her life to join Malushahi in the afterlife. While many versions of the tale end in tragedy, others believe that Rajula and Malushahi outwitted Vikhipal. According to these traditions, they escaped together into the wilderness, where they lived out the rest of their days in love and freedom. The story of Rajula and Malushahi is more than a romance. It is a testament to the power of love, courage, and resilience. Their tale has been immortalized in Kumaoni folk songs and passed down through generations, a reminder of the sacrifices made for true love. Their love continues to resonate in the hearts of the people of Kumaon, where their story is told as a beacon of hope and a celebration of love's enduring spirit.